What's good? Welcome back to Cloud Code. I'm going to be showing off a different thing I've been working on recently, which is a tool. You know what? This is not going to work because how am I going to do this? Crap. Well, this one's actually hard to demo because I kind of need two screens. Maybe I can. Well, here, we'll just make it work. I really want to just be able to open this without eating the whole screen. So, basically I built an MCP server that helps me build Magic the Gathering decks. We're looking at MTG Arena here. So what I do, I just made this deck that has all of my green cards in it, and basically, uh, I don't want to put thought into building decks. I just want to say I want an aggro deck. Look at all the cards I have, build me a mono green aggro deck. Um, so we're gonna do that. I built a thing to do it. So, I know that there's a better way to do this. Apologies for anyone who actually knows anything about computers. But that's how we do it here on Cloud Code. So I'm gonna say, hey, okay, so pretty simple prompt, but there's some MCP tools that are gonna go on behind the scenes here. And while this is working, I will explain what an MCP server is. So this is Claude Code. I'm sure most of you guys have seen GPT and stuff like that. Basically, I've got these conversations. I'm actually in a specific project right now that is tracking some more information about like what I think about other Magic the Gathering stuff. I've put it all in this specific project because it's kind of doing some knowledge sharing. But yeah, this is the MCP stuff that it's doing. If you're familiar with API calls, that's pretty much what it's doing. So it's sending this as an API call. And this is writing all this information to a database. And then also behind the scenes, it is, if I don't have these cards in my database yet, it goes to another site called Scryfall where it pulls actual stats on the cards so that I'm not relying on Claude's. I found that if you just give it the decks, Claude will sometimes get confused about what each thing does. And when it does this, I know it's doing everything correct. So this is probably going to take a sec because it's doing all those API calls to pull well, not all this stuff, but a good amount of them. So, it is, so just imported the deck, and now it's doing some thinking about um, what kinds of cards it would want to put in based on what I have. And yeah, I think this is super cool because, oh, we're already done. Don't even need to talk about something. What's mono green stompy deck mean? So usually when I do this, I ask it to like give me a general overview of how the deck works, and then I always struggle with mulligans with new decks. I mean, I know like general mulligan strategy, but I think it's good to know like what you're looking for. Um, so yeah. So hopefully this will open up in an artifact on the side, but we shall see. Yeah, so Claude is just doing work. Looks like we've got some elves for, and apologies if you're a magic head and I'm saying words, but it's mana scaling. There's a word for this guy, I know. I know you've got trample and you make food. You buff. We got some spells. So protection and elimination. Mana dorks, that's what they're called. Green doesn't do tricks, it does size. Yeah, it does this mana curve stuff for me, which I think is really nice. I don't totally understand mana curve yet, but I know the basics. The dream. Love the way that it talks. It's kind of picking up on the way I talk. Cool. So here we have everything. So we always want to play them early, get these guys out. Yeah, MVP against Graveyard Deck. Okay, I do know Scavenging. We lose. Solid blocker. Very cool. GGG. Okay, so Gigantosaurus we're looking for. And this forest one is fun. Very fun. Okay, so we want 2 to 4 lands. We don't want 5. No spells, no creatures. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like super complicated. I will probably demo my mulligan tool, because I also built a tool that, well, I can't do it on this, so. Basically, the conundrum right now is I can only plug in, well, I guess I could just unplug the laptop and do it. But basically, I need this to be on 2 screens. Like, I need Claude Code, or I need Claude to be on one, and I need my MTG on the other, so. There's definitely a way to do that. I just need to figure out how to do it, so. Oh, cool. And here's our arena export. I was gonna, good luck smashing face. Let's go. Alright, so now we open back up arena. And we import the deck. And we call this mono green aggro. Alright, cool. So I guess we'll play one game of this just to show you how I do. And I also kind of did this just to hit these. I've got these 2 money things that basically I want to build an aggro deck so I can always get these easily. This is another, so this Claude Black deck, another deck Claude built. But let's hop into a match. I'm in pretty, I think I'm actually at the lowest level in Platinum right now, so losses don't really matter, but I get to play some, get to test out these decks on high level opponents, which is pretty much the dream. Looks like we're going up against another green boy. Alright. So we don't have anything turn 1, but we've got oozes. Small again. Let's do it right. Oof. Even worse. Okay, but we can use you to. Yeah, okay. Because then we can get you. Yeah, we want to ditch you, I believe. Or you. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Oof. And do I want to search for lands here? What do you do? I'll just keep it around. Well, probably get to spend it. And I guess we're doing beetle, and we can. Okay, we've got. Um, let's just do next, and I'm just worried about you dying. They're very nice to have. So let's put it up with protection. Wait a turn. And I can get the kill on you. He gets a treasure token, but it's not the end of the world. And there's our land that we would have gotten anyway, but it's all good. So I know that this guy can be quite good, so we want to keep him around. We can potentially kill this Fate Weaver, which would be really nice. But it's got Death Touch. Okay. Wait, we'll kill you then. If you try to attack. Um, Hello. I'm demoing. I'm making a video to demo this Magic the Gathering stuff. Yeah. I'm calling the series Clown Code. I know what you do. What does Morbid do at the beginning? If a creature died this turn, but account for it. Alright, so you're like my one guy, but with landfall instead of card draw. I'm not doing super great right now, but maybe we will soon. Yeah, so this is a cool like rush down green. Uh, maybe I should gain life. Oh, I don't have enough for it. Alright, I'll put you out there for now. Don't want to be death touched. Not enough. Yeah, we want something to die, so that Prowler buffs. So does that trigger your... I guess it doesn't. Missed the draw, which is fine. Scavenging ooze. And I think we actually attack with you, because if you die, it's not the end of the world. I want to get rid of that Fate Weaver. Alright. The end of the world. Stars Controy. Yeah. We need to play you and get health, for sure. Well, we are going to for sure block you. Alright, so this is better. They got a fuck ton of treasures. But now they don't. And they have an Earthbend 4. And we have our Stomper. Do we rush down right now? I think that we do. Let's smash face. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I should have taken a life. I think I lose. Shit. Well, I can, unless he can attack this turn, I can block everything at least. Permanents, you have destructible walls of bossing. Say, what is this? Okay, we're just gonna call the GG. Alright, well, that's the deck. We will concede. Costs 8. Alright, well, that's a demo of the deck building. I will now show you one other feature that I built, which is pretty cool. So I'll say, hey. So I think holding the beetle for a turn was probably a mistake. What else? Did I let him get those early treasure tokens that he did that earthbending late with? I think I played the, whatever that guy was that buffs when something dies. I think I played him alright. Should have done the life on the elephant, but then I wouldn't have got the hit with him, so I don't know, could have gone either way. But what this is doing right now is once you get another MCP call, so it's calling to It's going to code. It's saying how did the last game go. The code on the server is looking at my logs for the MTG app, and then it's pulling the logs in, and then it's reviewing what I did. So there you go. I had to do a little bit of debugging with this. I was having trouble figuring out who I was, but now it knows that this is me. Yeah, no early game. Okay, so we gotta get treachers out first sooner. So it seems to be confused about bushwhack. I used it to get a land. Yeah, so I think I need to hit my mulligans. Just need to go further. I had 2 lands instead of the 1 drop. Pick for 7. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I thought I played the Prowler well. Cool. So yeah, this is how it works. I'd show off the mulligan tool, but it's kind of hard to do with not having 2 screens, so maybe we'll show that in the future. But yeah, this is it. Thanks for watching. Bye.